What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today I'm bringing you guys some more SpinTires mods. Now, today we're not actually playing SpinTires. We're playing Euro Truck Simulator Off-Road Edition. No, not really. We're still playing SpinTires. However, these mods, as you can tell, are Scania trucks that have been converted over... Wow, Facebook, really? I completely forgot about that. There, if we go and hitch the... There we go. Uh-oh, I didn't mean to go in reverse. Thank you. But yeah, we have a special trailer, and we also have the sounds from Euro Truck Simulator 2. And I have two Scanias. I don't quite know if there's a power difference between the two, but I just took this particular one because they were both the same color. And this trailer is really nice, though. It's a really nice trailer. The textures on it are really nice. And so are the textures on the truck, to be honest with you. This is a really well-detailed mod. I was very pleased with this. Now, I have not driven this at all, so this is going to be a first impressions video as much as it is a review. So, let's go ahead and get going and see what we can do. Now, I will definitely admit that the extra smoke mod and the turbo spool sound mod definitely complement this mod. If you have them, if you get this mod, I highly recommend downloading the more smoke and more increased turbo spool sound mods as well. Now, it's decently fast. It's got some power to it, to be honest. It's actually faster than that Range Rover we drove a while back while pulling the trailer. It's crazy. And the reflections on the trailer aren't bad either. Quite well done. I'm very impressed. Very, very impressed. Maybe I'm trying to get it to change down. I want it to change down. It's kind of like it's kind of like the automatic in Euro Truck as well, where you're just like, change down, please, please, please change down, you piece of crap gearbox. That's basically, at least if I ever drive with auto in Euro Truck Simulator 2, that's kind of the point that I end up getting to. So this truck definitely replicates that. If that's what they were going for, this truck definitely replicates that. So we're going to go ahead and go off-road a little bit. And, well, not a little bit, we are going to go off-road. And actually, if you just look right here, the cool thing about this is the fact that the hitch actually goes into the hookup point. Normally, they don't go into the hookup point. They kind of just hover in midair. This one actually goes into the hookup point, which is a very, very, very nice detail. And I'm really glad that they actually took the time and effort to do that with this mod. Now, let's see about river fording capabilities. Get the diff lock on. This probably won't be pushed by the current at all. And it's not. It's not phased whatsoever by the current. I don't know if we actually need the diff lock. I turned it off. Wow, decent power up the hill. Definitely not too bad at all. We're going to take this thing bogging in a little bit after we just kind of do some standard driving. But yeah, we're going to take this thing bogging and see what it'll do. But before, like I said, before we do that, we kind of have to get the normal driving stuff out of the way. So, As far as the cornering, now the cornering is better than you would expect for a semi-truck. It's not great, but it's better than you would expect, like I said, for a vehicle of this size, a vehicle of this weight, and a vehicle especially of this length. To be quite honest with you guys, it's very long. It's definitely one of the longer trailers that I've ever had in SpinTires, and I'm thinking about reinstalling that other map that I had, that I did the towing challenge on, because I want to use this truck for that towing challenge. I think it would be absolutely legit, and I feel like I had more fun on that map than I am on this map. I mean, not saying this map is like a piece of crap or anything, because it's a really nice map. I feel like I just enjoyed the other map more because it had more extreme obstacles, and it just made it more interesting, at least in my opinion. Now, we've got a pretty tight corner coming up, so let's see if we can actually make this corner with this truck and actually get all the way around it without jackknifing or just not being able to turn it in general. You do it without hitting a tree. Just barely. Just barely able to make that. Just barely. That was close. That was really freaking close. I do wish they had some more, like, American trucks in SpinTires. I mean, we've got the Freightliner, but I think that's the only one, or if I'm not mistaken, I think I've seen a Kenworth mod somewhere or another, but I'm not sure if I'm just imagining things or if that's real. I'm not quite sure. Let's actually go off-road, just completely off-road, and just see what this thing will do. Got to make sure I got the diff lock on. And remember, we have a huge trailer behind us, too. Jeez, it's just keeping the thing off the ground in the front. That is crazy. Going where no Scania has dared go before. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Probably, maybe. I don't know. Oh, that gap's big enough. Maybe. Nope, nope. We've tried to climb a tree, and our rear wheels are digging. It's even got a backup beeper. That's crazy. A backup sound. That's insane. I have never had another SpinTires vehicle that had that. That is crazy attention to detail. Come on, plow through here in low. Come on. If I cut the wheel. Oh, nearly. Come on. Pull yourself out. Pull yourself out. Yes. Maybe. Shit, I think we might be stuck. I mean, we're moving very slowly, but I think it might be one of those places where you're just going to stay stuck. Oh, no, 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 no. It's getting up on top of the dirt. Yes, there you go, there you go, there you go. Pull, pull, pull. Yes. It's out. Now, can we fit between these trees, though? Maybe having a little bit of trouble. Oh, come on. This Scania's got some massive power to pull this trailer up these hills. I mean, massive power. Now, let's see if it'll roll over or not on a big, like, just going sideways on an incline. Not really. At least not that I've experienced so far. And I was surprised, honestly, that back in that mud, it was getting crazy deep, and this thing wasn't phased. However, it is phased by trees. It is phased by trees. We're going to have to make an emergency turnaround in the middle of a woods in a huge Scania with a giant trailer. So, oh, this might not go brilliantly. And it hasn't. No, sir, it hasn't. Let's snap the truck real quick. Oh, God. Yes, yes. Yes, stick it in low. As long as we don't slide down the mountain, we're good. There you go. There you go. Come on. Come on, my little Scania. You can do this. And it is. It's doing it brilliantly. Let's try and rejoin the dirt road and then find another... Yeah, goodbye, tree. Screw you, tree. We didn't even need you anyway. Goodbye. I accidentally put it in neutral. No idea why. I just, like, kicked it down in gear thinking I was in low. But seriously, though, doing some legit off-roading in a full-size semi-truck, that's crazy. Actually, maybe I'll pull out the Freightliner later on in this video just to compare it with the Scania, because I feel like the Scania is way better. Honestly, like, as far as pulling capabilities and off-road capabilities, I feel like it might be way better than the Freightliner, but we'll see. Gonna do a little bit more in this Scania, and maybe head through this woods, because I'm trying to see... Uh-oh, digging. Digging. We've dug a hole. We've dug a hole. Let's actually go ahead and rescue the Scania. Bring it back to the start. And let's see. Disconnect the trailer. Drive out. Yes. Okay, now switch to the other Scania and remove it. And then we'll go ahead and add the Freightliner. And where are you? I think I've lost it. I think I've lost it. Wait. No. XL log trailer, XL refrigerator trailer. Where are you? Where are you? Jeez. Here it is. Freightliner Classic XL. Got it. Now, when it loads, we should... Hopefully it doesn't crash. We're good. It's loaded. Okay, so we're going to switch over to the Freightliner and see if there's any difference. Like, see if there's any difference as far as, like, its pulling capabilities, its pulling capabilities off-road, its off-roading capabilities in themselves compared to this Scania. Because I can tell you for a fact that the Scania is faster. Let's go switch back to the Freightliner. And actually, I forgot to switch it to the other gearbox. Alright, let's bring it back. And, whoa, I didn't even realize this, but it appears that John Marston is driving this as well. The trailer's in the ground. The trailer's in the ground. We'll have to snap it. Oh, God. Oh, that's gone weirdly. It's standing on end because it's in a tree. I think we screwed this one up, guys. I think we screwed this one up majorly. What the hell? Yeah, let's respawn it and see if we can fix it. Oh, God. Oh. Brilliant. Brilliant. Is it just gonna stay like that? No, 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 no. Apparently not. Okay. So as long as it doesn't slide. Oh, don't do that! Okay, don't flip. Thank you. Parking brake. There we go. Now, switch back to the Freightliner. Let's spin the camera around and see if we can get this thing to hook up, because I have no idea if we can actually hook it up or not now. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. It won't, like, push it up. Okay. We have a couple more options, though. I'm not giving up yet. Oh, okay, okay. No, 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 no. Done a wheelie. And we're in a tree. You know what? I'm just going to remove this and then spawn another one, because that seems to be, like, the best option right now. Like, by far the best option. Scania UV trailer. And, wow, it should be, should have loaded fast. Not the Range Rover, the Scania UV trailer. God. Alright, now. Add. Okay, so it's good. I was afraid it was going to do that weird wheelie thing again. Thankfully, it didn't. Let's back it up. Really? Bouncing off the freaking MAZ? Now, all we gotta do is back it in and hitch it up, and hopefully there's no drama. Like there was about 30 seconds ago. Back it in. Hitch it. Okay, okay, we're good so far. Well, definitely, okay. You know what? That's either just as fast or... maybe even faster than the Scania. That's quite fast, especially while pulling a trailer. That's very fast, actually. Very fast. For a truck this size. I want to say cruising speed is around the same as the Scania. I mean, if this game had multiplayer, I could test these side by side. Hint, hint, UV, please, please, please give us multiplayer. We would love you forever. But as far as this goes right now, I feel like cruising speed is about the same as the Scania. But the big test is going to be taking these off-road, right? The big test is going to be to see whether this thing can pull just as well off-road and through mud as the Scania did. And I am not so sure if it can or not, because it's got a super long wheelbase, way longer than that of the Scania. So that might hurt it. But then again, you never know, because it feels like it has a little bit more power than the Scania did. So we're going to follow the same route. And, I mean, obviously it's going to be fine on the regular dirt track, but once we actually get to some, like, legit off-roading spots, we're definitely going to try it out there. Now, as far as the river goes, this shouldn't be pushed by the current at all either. Yeah, no, it just powers right through, no problem. I haven't even turned on the all-wheel drive yet, and it just powered through, no issues to speak of. Let's actually, no, you know what, because that just leads to that parking lot. Let's not turn off that way. Let's keep going until we find a good off-roading spot. Preferably with at least a little bit of mud, because I want to see how this thing does in a bog. Oh, that's the turn I took, I think, with the Scania. I think. I could be wrong on that, but I think it's the turn I took. Oh, this turning radius. That turning radius, though. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's going through the trees. We're good. Wow, it slowed down quite a bit. Okay, never mind. That's because I stuck it in low. That's because I was a complete idiot and stuck it in low. And if we can find good muddy area, like before actually I don't know, before doubling back, we've definitely put it to use. I don't see any hills around here, though. Yeah, I don't see any hills around here. Wait, aha! Aha! All-wheel drive, diff lock, because we're going to need them. Oh my god, okay. Well, that's some power. That's quite a bit of power, and quite a bit of pulling capabilities. Now, we didn't take the Scania to this hill, because honestly, I don't think I came this way with the Scania. And if I did, I would have tried this hill right off the bat, the second I saw it, no doubt in my mind. But I tried a hill similar to this, so let's see what this thing could do. Not bad at all, just pulls straight up the hill. Not digging in at all either, which is very, very, very good. I was kind of worried that it was going to dig in, and I was going to be like, dang it, because if it digs in, then you've about had it. And it's super heavy, so it just mashes down these trees as it goes over them. There's no problem whatsoever. At least the small trees don't even phase it. Now, going downhill, it's decent, actually. It's not bad. The brakes are okay. I mean, they stop the trailer, which is really all you need them to do in a truck like this. So, I would say that the brakes are pretty much on par with what the Scania could do. And I want to say that this truck has more low-end power than the Scania did. I could be wrong on that. They're either really closely balanced, or this truck is slightly more powerful. Either one. It could go either way, but either way, whichever way you cut it, they're both really, really close. They're both really, really close in performance and towing capability. And you know what? I've officially decided now that as soon as this video is over, I'm going to go and reinstall that last map that had the towing challenge on it and try these trucks, because I'm like itching to try both of these there, because I think they would do amazingly well. Pull that right out of the water. No problem at all. Both of these trucks impressed me, but the Scania really impressed me. Above all, like, the Scania was really, really great. I wasn't sure, especially because of the fact that it's, I don't know, I mean, this truck is low too, but they're both low vehicles, but I wasn't sure how it was going to do because of that, but it seriously impressed me. The trailer is really nice. The truck itself is really well detailed, really well rendered. Just an overall really high quality mod, and it is definitely a strong challenger to this Freightliner. So if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comment section below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. And I will see you guys in the next video. And also, don't forget you guys can download these mods via the links in the description box below. Again, hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next one.